For more than the last 3 months, I ate 5 to 9 fruits every day. Okay, not every single day I missed a few, but almost every day. And in this video, I want to tell you how and why I did that, what happened, and what I've learned from it. So make sure you stick around till the end because there are 2 valuable lessons to be learned. So we have a corner of our kitchen that is totally dedicated to fruit. And what I used to do, and what I still do every day, is turn on an audiobook or a TED Talk on my phone and pick one fruit of every kind. I wash it, peel it, cut it into pieces, put it on a plate, or if I'm planning to eat it outside of my home, into a container. And I usually eat them in the afternoon while watching online class. Now some people ask me, Mike, how can you eat that much fruit? Like 1 kilogram, that's insane. Well, having a big appetite and doing intermittent fasting certainly helps. But when you think of it, fruit is mostly made up of water. A peach, for example, contains 87% water, and an apple 85%. So you're actually not even eating that much. And if you don't take my word for it, try it yourself. So what happened to my body after eating all that fruit? Well, I had my blood levels tested and I was told that I have an excellent hemoglobin count. Now, hemoglobin is influenced by your nutrition in general, especially by your intake of iron. But iron can only be absorbed by your body with the help of vitamin C, which is prevalent in many different kinds of fruit, especially pomegranate, as well as watermelons, which are not in season right now, contain both a lot of iron and vitamin C. So from a medical standpoint, I'm pretty sure this experiment, which I'm still carrying on, has been great for me. Now, as of my perceived health, I feel great. I don't have any injuries. Apart from that, I don't have any impairments or ailments, no pain. It even made me suspicious. Am I just a victim of the placebo effect? If you do not know what the placebo effect is, make sure to check the video I linked you in the description, because it's really important and it applies to many areas of your life. But why did I actually start all of it? Well, as a kid, I didn't used to eat a lot of fruit. But as you probably know, an apple is an entirely different thing from an apple that has been washed, peeled, cut into pieces and served to you by your parents. And that's exactly what my dad did over many years. Dad, thank you very much for that. And as I kind of moved out, as I started studying sports a couple of months ago, I didn't enjoy this luxury so much anymore. So I decided to take matters into my own hands. And as I stand right here right now, it worked. And one of the reasons it did is because I read a book called Atomic Habits. And I really recommend it to you. Make sure to listen to that audiobook or to read that book yourself because it's super valuable. I read a bunch of books in my life and this has definitely been the most influential one of all. And this leads me into what I've learned. Habits. If you want to change your life, you have to change your habits. Whether it's your physical appearance, your health, your career, whether you want to start a project or build a company, whether you want to change your mindset or improve your relationship, it all starts and ends with your habits. Doing one workout or gifting your girlfriend or boyfriend one present or the act of setting up a website is not going to change the situation. You have to do it consistently. Think of it this way. Your teeth are not healthy because you brush them before you have them checked by your dentist. They are healthy because you brush them every single day. Most of us do it multiple times a day. So, if you want to change your life, you have to change what you do daily. Now, I want you to take this as a chance and change something in your life for the better. Right here, right now. Think of something you want to improve in your daily routine. Got it? If you can't think of anything, let me give you an example. I used to use my phone in bed every single night. And we all know it's really bad for your eyes and for your sleep quality. And when you wake up in the morning, you tap snooze all the time. So let's change this. Let's put our phone at least 2 meters away from our bed. This has the added benefit of when we have to get up, we actually have to get up to turn off the alarm, which is easier for our body to wake up if we get out of bed. And we can use the time in bed to actually sleep or to read a book like Atomic Habits. And that leads me to the second lesson I became aware of again: gratitude. If you're anything like me, 90% of your thoughts are devoted to your future. And while this is not inherently bad, it comes with the side effect of rarely actually living in the present moment. If you can't relate, think of the last time you were injured. For me, whenever I'm injured, I think back of the time when I wasn't injured and how good life was back then. Now, obviously, back then, I still was dealing with all my problems and I still faced all my challenges. But only being healthy is so valuable. As you can see, being grateful and living in the present moment are intertwined. They complement each other. When you're actively being more grateful, you're automatically living more in the present moment. Now, I read, heard, and experienced myself firsthand that both being more grateful and living more in the present moment makes you a happier person. And who doesn't want to be happy, right? There's a great quote on this. You cannot become happy. You can only be happy. So I started asking myself, what made me smile today? What am I grateful for? And what did I do well? And I encourage you to do the same, whether it's at night when you lay in bed, or while you brush your teeth, or maybe even together with your girlfriend or spouse when you sit at the dinner table. And I'm sure if you try, in a couple of weeks down the road, you will be thankful that I shared this with you. So I'm gonna leave you with that, and I really hope that whatever habit you decided to pick up earlier in this video, you're going to follow through with it, and you're going to change your life for the better. See you soon.